Being at this camp has been really awesome. We get to do a lot of cool stuff. We had a challenge where we had to build a tower and see if it would stay standing. We were using our brains a lot, which has been really fun for me because I get to learn a little bit about engineering and building, and also my brain is always being challenged. I really like it here because we get a little bit of freedom in what we do, so it's not too much like school, and we always have something fun to do. And my favorite part about camp has probably been building the towers.
My experience has been wonderful here at camp. This is actually the first year I've been here, so there's a lot of new stuff, but it's very different from other camps because there are a lot of brain activities that we can do. There are a lot of games here too, so I really enjoy it. Plus there are free lunches, really good lunches too.
My experience at camp so far has been really fun. The first day we worked on creating and thinking of a product off of certain pain points. So for example, let's say you have a problem such as letting your dog out every day. So we took those into consideration and we thought of products that we could possibly make for those in the first part of the camp. So after that, we had gotten into groups and started making all of our products. We had started to compromise and think of ideas together as a group, such as some people wanted to make a cooling blanket because, let's say, even with this weather, it's hot, so they want to make a blanket that's cooler and adapts to the temperature. So now today we're focusing on the engineering aspect of the product. We started off by a challenge to see how much and how we can manage our resources, such as by toothpicks, how much toothpicks you had, marshmallows. We had worked using small materials to build a tower that was bigger than 2 feet and see how good it worked based on a fan blowing into it. So right now we're going to be talking to a doctor about what we wrote a list of questions, and we're going to see what some things we may not have thought about the product. For example, let's say there may be health concerns, it may be dangerous.
So the greatest part of the Think Tank to Shark Tank camp, interdisciplinary, that we're able to bridge STEM education and entrepreneurship education to provide youth with an authentic learning opportunity to do STEM, to do entrepreneurship. So students explore pain points, they think about the market, they develop a business plan, a marketing plan, they have focus groups on campus to learn about their product, to identify a proper price point. They develop these displays that they pitch to local business owners and the corporate community in Northeast Ohio. So when Karen Plaster, co-founder, and I began to brainstorm this camp, one of the things that we said was that this just wasn't happening in schools. That usually STEM education works in its silo, entrepreneurship education works in its silo. So the challenge for us in this camp was sort of that transfer from the product, the STEM product, over to the entrepreneur side. And how do we really think about the proof of concept? So this camp is a great opportunity to get students to think through issues, concepts, develop skills in both STEM and entrepreneurship education.
So one of the reasons why we wanted to start Think Tank to Shark Tank was to bring some relevancy behind engineering. A lot of students just think that engineering is, you have to be good at math and science in order to be an engineer. But we wanted to show them the creativity, and through that, the entrepreneurial part of what is the American way, what is American tradition. We wanted the kids to be able to create something, engineer it, figure out how to design it, and then market and sell it. Who is your customer? Where are you going to sell it? Those type of ideas. So to show them a full picture of what a true entrepreneur will do.
Problem solving considering what I refer to as constraints or rules. And so when we solve problems or we design products like you're doing, and think of it in terms of engineering, we're thinking about these constraints or these rules. Is it going to work? If it works, is it going to be safe for the user? Can I make it the product, or can I solve the problem and at least not lose money, preferably make money? Can I do it in such a way that I'm not violating somebody's patent, right, and end up in court and possibly put in jail, right?
Golf is a fun and challenging game for all ages. But if you lose grip, golf can turn dangerous. Flying golf clubs can cause severe injuries to you or those around you. But now, with the innovative interlocking glove and grip system from Swingmaster, slipping is a thing of the past. Just look at that firm grasp.